Hello to my YouTube family. This is Isaac here, and welcome back to Isaac Reviews 2023. The Fast and the Furious franchise is very interesting, to say the least. What started as a pretty grounded series about street racing soon became a blockbuster action series with high-octane car chases and a lot of talk about family. And for a while, it was pretty enjoyable. Sure, it definitely wasn't anything groundbreaking or revolutionary, but it was damn well fun. Although, if you ask me, it definitely should have ended with 7, because while The Fate of the Furious was just mid, F9 was a massive nosedive in quality. Like, seriously, how did we go from street racing and car heists to bungee jumping cars, cars in space, and the main character having a hidden brother whose actor denied a country's sovereignty just to appease an oppressive government regime? So now we're on to Fast X, the 10th installment of this franchise and the first part of a 3-part finale. After the show that was F9, I had my reservations with this new edition, but as long as it was just a better movie overall, I would have been fine. And after watching it on Saturday, I must say, it's probably one of the best movies in the Fast and Furious franchise. If you're wondering, I'd say the 7th one is the best one overall, but this one's a very close second. Let me explain why. The movie sees Dom Toretto and his ever-growing family facing their biggest threat yet, Dante Reyes, the son of drug kingpin Hernan Reyes, whose plan is to avenge his late father by destroying everyone and everything Dom loves. I guess me mentioning Dante should help me segue into the best aspect of this movie, which is him. Honestly, I really want to see Jason Momoa play more villains in the future because he looked like he was having a blast in this role, and I can see why since Dante is easily the best antagonist in the Fast and Furious franchise. Not only is he very eccentric and entertaining, but he's also a legitimate threat, and the movie makes it abundantly clear that this guy is pure evil and someone you don't want to mess with. And while I don't want to spoil it, I will say that the ending really caught me off guard. All I'll say about it while still trying to avoid spoilers is that it ends on a major cliffhanger with Fast X Part 2 likely picking up where this one left off. But either way, I was still surprised with this movie's ending, and I'm interested to see where the next one will go from here. But even with a great villain and a great cliffhanger ending, the biggest problem I have with Fast X comes down to the rest of the script. It has a lot of ideas it wants to present, but there's a lot of times where the pacing can feel really jumbled and inconsistent with all the stuff it tries to cram into this 2-hour and 20-minute movie. Despite the weak writing, I wasn't going into this expecting some sort of storytelling masterpiece. That'd be like going to McDonald's and asking for a filet mignon. No, what I actually went into Fast X for was exciting, car-heavy action scenes, and on that front, boy did this movie deliver. The best way to describe the action this time around is that it's really crazy, but much less so than F9. The craziness here is much more grounded this time around, and as a result, the action scenes were much more engaging. There's tons of high-speed car chases and insane stunts that were very well directed and made great use of the locations the characters explored, and they were actually fun and exciting while still being captivating and crazy. There's other stuff I enjoyed here, such as how the acting and character development were good and how there were some solid dramatic moments, but there's not a whole lot else I have on my mind, so let's sum things up here. In conclusion, Fast X is a pleasant surprise for one of modern Hollywood's biggest cash cows and cash grabs. Granted, the script is pretty bad and there were way too many ideas trying to be presented that some felt undercooked, but again, all I wanted was car action and family, and Fast X succeeded in that regard with its high stakes, excellent villain, and fantastic action. If you were let down by F9, then I doubt you'll be won back to the franchise with this movie. But for any other curious Fast and Furious fans, then this is for sure one of the franchise's better outputs. And if this is only part 1 of a 3-part finale, hopefully the next 2 entries can be just as good as we hopefully are able to eventually press the brakes on these movies. 7 out of 10, good movie, but not as good as Family, or Being Chilling for that matter. Next time, I'll be reviewing, The Little Mermaid remake. Great, another soulless Disney live-action remake. Apparently people are saying this is one of the better remakes, and while I'm hoping that can be true, I'm still not holding out hope in this being any higher than a 5 out of 10. Anyways, thanks for watching this episode of Isaac Reviews 2023. Be sure to like and subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!